It all started 6 years ago when I discovered my husband's affair with a woman from our tight-knit social circle. I was devastated, crushed by the betrayal that threatened to shatter our marriage. Divorce seemed like the only option, my heart torn between anger and a desperate desire to salvage what we once had. But he pleaded and begged for another chance, promising he'd change. Against my better judgment, I chose to believe him. We worked hard to rebuild, and for years it seemed we'd overcome the darkness that had threatened to tear us apart. Our marriage bloomed again, and I pushed the painful memories of his infidelity to the back of my mind. Then, 3 months ago, fate threw a cruel twist our way. That same woman, the one he cheated with, landed a job at his company. He told me immediately and explained the awkward position it put him in. The company policy required disclosure of past relationships, but he feared the gossip and judgment that would follow. I tried to be understanding, burying my unease beneath a facade of indifference. But deep down, I couldn't shake the chills that ran down my spine every time I thought about them working together, sharing space like nothing had happened. Last week, the bomb dropped. They were scheduled for a business trip to Canada, just the two of them and a colleague from another brancher who knew nothing of their history. The news hit me like a ton of bricks, reigniting all the old doubts and fears. I couldn't bear the thought of him being away with her for 14 days, pretending everything was normal while my mind raced with suspicions and insecurities. In a moment of raw emotion, I laid down the ultimatum. Go on that trip, and I'll walk out that door for good. I saw the conflict in his eyes, torn between his career and marriage. He couldn't afford to decline the trip without jeopardizing his job, yet he knew the pain it would inflict on me. As I wrestled with my emotions, guilt crept in. Was I being unreasonable? Was it fair to put him in such a position? But then anger surged back, reminding me of the betrayal that started it all. Am I the villain here for standing up for myself? Or am I justified in demanding respect and loyalty? I'm left uncertain, grappling with the tangled mess of emotions and questions that now define our relationship. I need guidance and a fresh perspective to help me navigate this treacherous terrain of love and betrayal.